I'm Serafina, virtual presenter of the Innova Plus channel. Innova Plus News, MCTI and Embrapii is on the air, bringing publications available on the internet between January 19 and 24, 2024. But before you start, be sure to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. It's fast and free. Oh, you're already subscribed, so thank you so much for your support. Enjoy and press the notification bell to stay on top of the channel's news, and also like and share the videos you like on your social networks. Help us reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's go to today's posts. First block, MCTI. News number 1, MCTI, January 22, 2024, Transparency Agenda and Production of Information to Support Decisions should concentrate efforts of the MCTI's climate area in 2024. The Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation (MCTI) is focusing on the transparency and information production agenda to support government decisions in 2024. The initiative aims to advance knowledge and provide technical and scientific information. The project will support the development of the overall strategy and historical plans for the Climate Mitigation Plan, which focuses on Brazil's economic trajectory and climate change goals. The project will also produce the first report of the Center for Environmental and Climate Change Sensing (CIMACLIM), endorsed by the Climate Network. The project will also include the first biennial Transparency Report (BTR), which addresses the commitments of the Paris Agreement and strengthens transparency. The project will also involve the maintenance and improvement of technical scientific information platforms such as the National Emission Registry System (SIRENE), Adapta Brazil, and Organizational SIRENE. The project also plans to start a new project to strengthen the data governance system, DataClima Plus, which will be decisive in meeting the standards of the Paris Agreement. News number 2, MCTI, January 22, 2024, Minister Luciana Santos announces 2.18 billion Brazilian reals for 11 calls for the More Innovation program. The Minister of Science, Technology and Innovations, Luciana Santos, announced the opening of 11 public scholarships in the amount of 2.18 billion Brazilian reals for the More Innovation program, a joint initiative with the Financier of Studies and Projects, FINEP, the Ministry of Development, Industry and Commerce, MDIC, and the National Bank for Economic and Social Development, BNDES. The announcement was made during the meeting of the National Council for Industrial Development, CNDI, which presented the New Industry Brazil (NIB), a policy aimed at promoting the country's industrial development until 2033. The grants will be invested in projects directly linked to 6 missions established by the CNDI, including semiconductors, digital technologies, agriculture, defense, sustainable mobility, air mobility, urban and industrial waste, health, renewable energy, and bioeconomy. The non-reimbursable funds aim to share costs and risks associated with research, development, and innovation activities, providing significant benefits to society. The fellowships will be operated on a continuous basis, open for submission of proposals until the available funding is committed to their completeness. The NIB aims to stimulate the country's productive and technological development, increase its competitiveness, stimulate investments, promote better jobs, and stimulate the country's competitiveness in the international market. News number 3. MCTI, January 23, 2024, SEDES holds a meeting to align projects that will be developed in 2024. The Secretariat of Science, Technology for Social Development, SEDES, of the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, MCTI, aims to increase society's participation in science, invest in the economy, and transfer assistive and social technologies to people, potentially changing their lives. SEDES is working to find solutions to execute its programs efficiently and achieve the most appropriate goal. The entity has a partnership with the Financier of Studies and Projects, FINEP, and the National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, CNPq, to finance projects in assistive technology and popularization of science. The meeting also included a comparative analysis of the 2024 parliamentary elections and a preliminary budget projection of approximately 38 million Brazilian reals. The meeting continues this Friday, April 24, at the Hotel Esplanada Brasilia, in Brasilia. News number 4, MCTI, January 23, 2024, Minister discusses the role of the minerals sector in Brazil's reindustrialization. The role of mining in Brazil's new industrialization and transition to a low-carbon economy was discussed by the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovations, Luciana Santos, and the President of the Brazilian Mining Institute, IBRAM, Raul Jungmann. Santos emphasized the need for a strong innovation agenda for the mining sector to face the challenges of the new industrial phase. Jungmann emphasized that Brazil has immense potential in critical and strategic mines, essential for the country's transition to a low-carbon economy. He also highlighted the need to release resources for the CT Mineral Fund and for the Mineral Technology Center, CTM, a research unit of the MCTI. The sector and Brazil's potential should be part of the discussions at the 5th National Conference on Science, Technology and Innovation, CNCTI, in June. News number 5, MCTI, January 24, 2024, MCTI delegation presents the 5th CNCTI to Ministers Alckmin, Múcio and Margareth Menezes. The Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, MCTI, presented its 5th National Conference on Science and Technology, CNCTI, to Ministers Alckmin, Múcio and Margareth Menezes. The conference, scheduled for June 4 and 6, will focus on the importance of science, technology and innovation for the country. The Secretary of the MCTI, Luciana Santos, stressed the importance of aligning the conference's agendas to mobilize more people to participate, create thematic conferences and increase engagement in the formulation of a national policy for the next decade. Santos highlighted the potential of a fusion of science, technology and innovation with culture, which is currently undergoing a shift to technology. She also highlighted the importance of fostering a cultural-technological partnership, stating that these tools can potentially transform the economic and social transformation of the new generation, such as the creative economy. The MCTI secretary also met with Vice President Geraldo Alckmin to discuss joint agendas for the 5th CNCTI. Santos stressed the importance of ensuring that scientific production is based on products and services, stating that Brazil ranks 13th in scientific production and 49th in innovation. Second block, Embrapii. News number 6, Embrapii, January 19, 2024, partnership between the Embrapii CQMED unit and Hilab improves protocols for COVID-19 testing. A joint effort between Embrapii CQMED and the Hilab Biotechnology Unit developed a protocol to develop and scale enzymes for SARS-CoV-2 molecular diagnostic tests. The new platform can generate enzymes that not only meet stringent quality standards but also maintain activity for at least 60 days, even when stored at 25 degrees Celsius. The results were published in the journal Experimental Biology and Medicine and have gained prominence in Brazil, where they will facilitate the efficient distribution of the tests, especially in remote regions. The enzymes will be integrated into Hilab's molecular tests, which are run on point-of-care devices. Hilab Molecular, an innovative portable device, will perform tests for the detection of genetic material quickly and remotely. The device uses the loop isotetramic lamp technique, which captures images at regular intervals and generates an artificial graph. This initiative provides autonomy, reduces costs, and improves access to public health in remote areas. News number 7, Embrapii, January 22, 2024, Embrapii will support complex technological projects to serve the new industry Brazil. The Brazilian company Embrapii will initially invest 190 million Brazilian reals in non-reimbursable resources through the Embrapii Missions program to support the development of the Brazilian industry in health, digital transformation and bioeconomy, decarbonization and energy transition. The initiative aims to strengthen and make the Brazilian industry more competitive globally. The organization will support projects of greater complexity in 3 of the 6 missions defined by the National Council for Industrial Development, CNCTI Health Economic Industrial Complex, Digital Transformation and Bioeconomy, Decarbonization and Energy Transition. The financial support will reach up to 70% of the value of the project, more than the traditional 50%. The total expected contribution is 281 million Brazilian reals. The Embrapii network, composed of 95 units, will be responsible for the projects. The government announced 300 billion Brazilian reals to finance the new industrial policy until 2026, with resources managed by BNDES, FINEP and Embrapii. News number 8, Embrapii, January 22, 2024, the impact of edge computing on industrial innovation. Edge computing is a model of data processing where computational power is installed close to the place where the data is generated, allowing for quick analysis and response. Edge computing impacts Brazilian industrial innovation, such as agility, improved data privacy, and flexibility in service deployment. The collaboration with Embrapii has been essential for the Campina Grande unit, where Danilo and other researchers develop projects related to edge computing. Edge computing brings a number of benefits such as reduced latency, data privacy, and new real-world applications and industries. Edge computing integrates with other technologies such as IoT and artificial intelligence. The infrastructure provided by edge computing makes it possible to explore more AI and IoT applications for industry. The Embrapii units are essential to develop solutions in integration with the specific demand of the industry. Communication and IoT networks provide greater transmission capacity and lower latency, with IoT devices getting cheaper and more efficient. News number 9, Invest SP, January 23, 2024, Vitales signs partnership with Embrapii Salk unit. The Brazilian company Vitales announced an investment of 1.3 million Brazilian reals to develop 4 new agricultural biopesticides with innovative technology for pest control. The partnership will take place in partnership with the Luiz de Queiroz College of Agriculture, Salk USP, in Piracicaba, SP, and the Brazilian Corporation for Industrial Research and Innovation, Embrapii, an institution linked to the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. The project aims to develop bioinsecticide, biofungicide, bionematicide and bioinoculant for the control of agricultural pests, nematodes and agricultural diseases. The company intends to continue investing in this model, avoiding investments of 20 million Brazilian reals destined for research over the next 3 years.